Hi everybody, my name is Brianna Archuleta, and as the title suggests, my hypothesis had to deal with financial security and happiness. As far as the research findings go, the first article that I found was a research conducted to see if people understood the limitations that their income or their financial state brings about. So if people spend within the boundaries of their money, or if people spend money that they don't have, or if people spend too much money, or just to see if people understand the limitations of their money. And the research found that most people did understand the limitations of their money, and those who did were found to be happier than those who didn't. In the second article, Tang and Shim used college students, similar to our research, to compare happiness between student spending habits, and they found that those with better financial habits or spending habits were happier financially and overall in life. They also found that the ones with better financial habits were also doing better in school, and they determined this by the participants' GPA. So the higher the GPA, the better, obviously, that they were doing in school. The last article that I found kind of goes against my hypothesis, but it was research that was comparing happiness in service lawyers or pro bono lawyers versus money job lawyers who strictly get paid for their work. And they found that the service job lawyers are more happier than the money job lawyers, even though they get paid less. So as far as my hypothesis, it is the more financially secure a person is, the happier they are. And since both variables are going up, this makes the hypothesis positive. For the survey and interview data, it was kind of hard to narrow it down. But so far, from what I got, from the data that I received, one of the statements was asking, I feel like I need to work to pay my bills. And all of them agreed or strongly agreed. And just to add on to that, all participants are working and are employed, and 60% of the participants are renting or own an apartment or house. So this kind of statistics, this kind of data makes sense. For the second bullet point, and to add on to the spending, they also stated that 40% stated that they were happiest spending money on themselves or close friends or family, and 60% stated that they worried most about their bills. So even though they have different secondary priorities, they feel that their bills are on top of their list as far as what they need to get done or things that they need to get paid. And to add on to the interview data, the interviewee stated that if he had a job in which he enjoyed more, having less free time wouldn't be so bad. So he did state that overall his happiness in life was a little bit lower because he did not really like his job at the moment, but that if he had another job in which he enjoyed more, his life satisfaction overall would go a little bit higher. And that he stated that his overall financial goal in life was to be able to give his family not only what they need, but also being able to take his family out to eat whenever he wants without having to worry if he can spend the money that he has or if he needs that money for a bill or for his house payment or anything like that. Like, he wants to take his family out to eat without even worrying about money. For my experiment for assignment number 9, it was a little bit unethical just because I would have asked the treatment group to take a 2-week leave of absence from work during a 1-month period. I suggested 2 weeks because any more time than that would have definitely put people's livelihood at risk, especially because during the survey they all said that they felt like they needed to work in order to pay their bills. So there's that. But even the 2 weeks, I'm sure that some people would not be so happy. So that defeats the whole purpose of the research or the research study. I would, that the results maybe wouldn't be what I want just because of that factor. So overall, I just want to thank you guys for reviewing my presentation, and good luck with yours.